What if I told you you only know 1% of the yoga? Because yogas are not asanas. Asana is only one limb of yoga. Actually, yoga is a holistic practice. And yoga includes 8 limbs. That's why it's called as the Ashtanga yoga. And I'm going to explain you what is Ashtanga yoga and each and every limb of yoga. If you want such content, please like, subscribe and follow the channel Logic to Legacy. Then let's start. What is yoga? Yoga is an ancient Indian discipline that unites body, breath, mind. It's a union. Our body, our breath, and our mind into one coordinated practice. Okay? Sometimes what happens, and in today's world, so bustling, so stressed, our body, our mind are not coordinated. And this the word yoga, it come from Sanskrit root yuj, meaning to yoke or to unite. Then what we have to unite? Union of individual self with universal consciousness. Individual self, what we call as Atma in yogic science. And universal consciousness, that is Brahma. आत्मा का ब्रह्मा से जो मिलन होता है उसे योगा कहते हैं. It's a connection between individual self and the universal consciousness. And the bridge to connect that is yoga. It combines physical posture, asanas, breath control. Then there is a yama, niyama, samadhi, dhyan. Okay? Where we get this knowledge? The sage Patanjali gave this knowledge in Yoga Sutras, which is 5,000-year-old book. And I have read this and it's so surprising book. Yoga is practiced today both as a holistic lifestyle philosophy as we know. Okay? Then let's see benefits of yoga. Build strength and tone, improve flexibility and balance, support heart health. Nowadays, there are so many cases of blood pressure, heart attack. So, doing yoga, doing pranayama actually supports the heart health, enhance lung capacity. When we breathe in, breathe out. And in pranayama, we have to hold the breath in our lung, in diaphragm. So, it increases the lung capacity. Then boost the immune function. Actually, pranayama means we are taking prana, means vital life energy. So it ultimately boosts the immune function. Then improves deep sleep quality. Sleep is the most essential component in our life. Today there are Alzheimer cases are increasing because there is not enough sleep and brain is not getting recovered. Then increase gray matter density. Here it is. It is related to the memory and learning. If you are doing yoga, doing pranayama, doing dhyana, then what happens? Your gray matter and the brain increases because memory is related to the neuron connection and all that. Okay? Then reduce anxiety and depression. Of course, we become more calmer. Sharpens focus and attention. Doing dhyana, doing meditation actually helps. Lowers cortisol and stress, of course. Then what is Ashtanga yoga? Okay. Why this is Ashtanga? Because there are 8 limbs. Ashta means 8. Anga means limbs. Then what are these 8 limbs? First is Yama. Don't worry, I am going to explain each and every limb to you. Second is Niyama, means personal observance. Yama is ethical restraint, which is related to the outer body or external things. Niyama is personal observance, which is internal. Then asana, of course we know. Then pranayama, breath control. Pratyahara, withdrawal of senses. Dhyana, dharana, concentration. Dhyana, meditation. And the last step, samadhi, union and enlightenment. Now let's explore each and every limb. Okay? What is the first limb? First limb is the yama, restraint. How we relate to the world around us. Okay? There are 5 yamas. Let's see. Ahimsa, non-violence. Satya, asteya, brahmacharya, aparigraha. What is ahimsa? Non-violence. Violence also have a type. It can be physical, it can be mental, it can be emotional. So हमें किसी भी टाइप का वायलेंस नहीं करना है, नॉर फिजिकल नॉर मेंटल नॉर इमोशनल. ये गांधी जी फॉलो करते थे, राइट? नॉट ओनली गांधी जी बट महावीर, गौतम बुद्ध, इन्होंने भी हमें ये अहिंसा, सत्य, अस्तेय, ब्रह्मचर्य, अपरिग्रह ये सब फॉलो करने के लिए कहा था. And these are the yogis, right? Mahavir and Gautam Buddha. Then Satya, truthfulness. हमेशा सच बोलना चाहिए, right? अस्तेय, नॉन स्टीलिंग, चोरी नहीं करनी चाहिए. ब्रह्मचर्य, right use of energy. Let's see. If we plant the seed of negative energy, it will bloom into the tree of negative energy. And if we plant the seed of positive energy, it will bloom in the tree of the positive energy. So right use of energy is very important. And it's related to the karma document, okay? If your karma is right, you will get the right fruits. Then aparigraha means non-possessiveness. हम दुनिया में खाली हाथ आए थे, खाली हाथ जाना है. So nothing is here mine. मेरा कुछ नहीं है. Yes. ठीक है? So it is practiced in daily conduct, focused outward in relationship, society, environment. चोरी नहीं करनी, सच बोलना है, नॉन स्टीलिंग, ये सब सोसाइटी से रिलेटेड है. Considered essential before deeper practice begins. So to become yogi, you have to be principled person. पहले तुम्हें एक अच्छा इंसान बनना होगा, फिर योगी बनने का सफर चालू होगा. ठीक है? Then second limb is a niyama, means observance. How we relate to ourselves. So इसमें हमें क्या करना है? 5 नियमात. शौच, संतोष, तपस, स्वाध्याय, ईश्वर, प्रणिधान. Now what is my sutra? Cleanliness, purity. Not only bodily cleanliness, but also you have pure heart. You have to maintain purity in your heart, in your thoughts, in your mind. That's the cleanliness that required. Because in yogic science, there are 3 types of energies. Okay, sattva energy, raja energy, and tamas energy. Okay, sattva is divine and tamas is like angry, anxiety, bad type of energy. So you have to maintain the cleanliness, sattva in your body. Then santosh, contentment. मुझे ये चाहिए, मुझे वो चाहिए, गाड़ी, बंगला, ये सब नहीं चलेगा. कंटेनमेंट, जो मिलना है तुम्हें वो मिलेगा. समाधान चाहिए. Then tapas means discipline. Whatever you want to achieve in your life, if you want to succeed in your career, discipline is most important thing, and that also related to the yoga. Then स्वाध्याय, self study. खुद का अध्ययन करना है, समाज का अध्ययन करना है, स्टडी करना है. सेल्फ स्टडी, ये ऐसा क्यों है, मैं यहाँ क्यों हूँ, मेरी लाइफ का पर्पस क्या है, इन सब चीजों को सोचना चाहिए, राइट? ईश्वर प्रणिधान, सरेंडर टू हायर पर्पस. व्हाट इज माय सरेंडर टू हायर पर्पस? देयर इज रीजन. That's why everything is happening, and you have to believe that, right? Surrender to higher purpose. Then niyama is the second limb out of the 8 limbs. Then where yama looks outward, niyama turns attention inward to build a steady, purposeful character. Person builds habits and daily self-discipline, builds the inner foundation for meditation, encourages regular self-reflection and study. Okay, I hope you have understand the niyama. Then the third limb is asana. We all know this, right? Because all the yoga center follow this. These are the common asanas that I have given here. Other than that, there are lots of asanas, right? Tadasan, Adho Mukha Shavasana, Veerabhadrasana, Padmasan, Shavasana. I'll be making in detail video if you want on the asanas. Asanas refer to the physical postures of the yoga. Asana builds strength, flexibility, steady focus because you have to train the body to sit comfortably and steadily. Why? Because in meditation you have to sit for a quite long time, like sometimes for hours. So you have to prepare your body for that, right? Then the fourth limb is pranayama, regulating the life force through the breath control. These are the key techniques of the pranayama. Ujjayi, victorious or ocean breath. What you have to do in the Ujjayi? That you have to slightly constrain your throat and then breathe in and breathe out. And it sounds like the ocean. That's why it's called as a ocean breath. Then Nadi Shodhana, we all know this, Anulom Vilom. Okay. Then Kapalabhati, skull shining breath, which we do from the navel, Bhastrika and Dirga, three-part breath. What is this three-part breath? I will be making detailed video on the pranayama, so follow the channel and let's stay with me. In three-part breath, we take breath from the one nose nostril, then we hold the breath, then we exhale the breath from the another nostril, then close our nostril and then again take breath through that nostril, then hold the breath, then exhale through another nostril, then close both the nostril where we are not taking breath. That's the cycle, three-part breath. Pranayama is a practice of consciously controlling the breath. Prana means life force. Ayama means extension or control. Means together expanding and directing vital energy through breathing techniques. If you know about the chakras, there are 7 chakras: root chakra, Muladhara, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra. What the pranayama do is controlling this vital energy or flowing of this energy through these centers. Okay, bridges the physical body and mind. Pranayama actually bridge the physical body with the mind, calms the nervous system and reduce stress. And most of that neurological benefits that yoga have is related to the pranayama. Prepares the mind for concentration and meditation. So yama and niyama, what actually do is preparing ground for the yoga. Then asana, pranayama, it is the bridge, okay, to unite the mind with the body, with the higher purpose, okay. Then fifth limb is pratyahara, sense withdrawal. Way to practice: shavasana with eyes closed, sense quieted, sitting in a silence, away from the screen and noise, body scanning to redirect focus inward. Yoga nidra, yogic sleep. Okay, yoga nidra, yogic sleep, relaxation. So sense withdrawal is related to, like, when we do, we have to focus or focus our attention on the one point in the body. Then we have to shift our focus, our attention on the another part. Like focus on the third eye chakra, all our attention should be there. Then focusing on the tip of the nose, tip of the tongue, on the throat, on the middle of the chest, in the middle of the stomach, that is Nabhi center, then hands, then toes. We have to travel through our body and focus the attention and slowly withdraw this sense. And that's related to the yogic sleep relaxation. We have to quiet our mind, relax, and that's here. Reduces the mind's dependence on sensory stimulation. Okay, not too much happy, not too much sad. There is a separation between what is the emotion, what is the pain, what is the body, and how I'm feeling that emotion. If we practice the pratyahara, you would be reacting less for the external stimuli. Okay, then dharana, concentration. So there are these techniques that include in the dharana. First is trataka, candle gazing meditation. Initially, there would be water in your eyes if you are beginner to this, but with practice, it all okay. Then focus on the breath at one point. You have to focus at a one point while breathing in and while breathing out. Then repeating mantra silently, only focusing on that mantra is a dharana, concentration, fixing attention on a chakra point, as I told you about the third eye chakra concentration. It trains the mind to hold focus without wandering. So it's a groundwork for meditation or the concentration, meditation or the dhyana. Dharana is a groundwork for the meditation, often practiced using single point of attention. In dharana, we have to just focus on one thing, on the one point, whatever it is. Okay. Then dhyana, that is meditation. In practice, extended sitting meditation sessions, mindfulness of breath without controlling it. In dhyana, what we have to do is just observe how we are breathing in, how we are breathing out, and what is actually happening in your body. Just focus on that. Mindfulness, awareness. We have to aware what is happening. Guided or silent group meditation. Nowadays there are a lot of meditation sessions also. A natural extension of sustained dharana. I have told you dharana is the groundwork for the dhyana. Natural extension. What we do in dhyana is continuous, effortless flow of awareness towards one object, free of interruption. Where धारणा is effortful. धारणा, जब हम धारणा करते हैं हमें effortful focus रखना पड़ता है. But in dhyana, that focus is sustained without strain. Means we are immersed in that point of attention. Wherever we are focusing, we are immersed in it. Okay, that's the dhyana, that is meditation. Hope you have understood it. Then samadhi, union, bliss, and that is the eighth and the final step in the yoga, where common man like us, we have to do so much tapas to reach this, but sages or the gurus, sadhus are, some are attained samadhi. Okay, it's a union of individual consciousness with the universal. I have told you what is the union of individual consciousness with the universal, freed from ego, mental fluctuations. In yoga, the major hindrance is ego or the ignorance. So, when you are on the path of attaining samadhi, there is no ego, not reached by effort alone, it arises. Samadhi is not like if you are doing efforts, I want to reach at the samadhi, bliss, union. It's a process, it arises. So it's a complete absorption of self into the awareness. Sense of separateness dissolved entirely. That Atma and the Brahma are separate. That sense of separateness is dissolved and it's a unity, it's a union. I hope you have understand the samadhi. Then again let's revise what are these 8 limbs. Ethical restraint, that is yama. Personal observance, that is niyama. Physical posture, that is asana. then pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. These are the 8 limb yoga. If you have liked the content that I have given you, please subscribe, like, and share the channel. Thank you so much.